And if you can get this idea, I mean, to my mind, you're enlightened to this extent. If you can get this single idea that you can put a choice, perceived implies you've got a choice. I can decide whether I want to have stage fright. I can decide whether I want to be upset. I can decide. I can choose. And the way we do that is we think about it in a different way. That's the simple answer. We think about things in a different way that do not include this.
I just have a question. So,
Yeah.
I don't want it to go off subject.
Why not? We've done it 17 times already today.
So for people that like, say you're like in a sport like gymnastics or something that they actually judge you and you get their feedback.
For sure.
So like you're getting judged, so you get like these mental blocks or whatever because you're like, well the judges said this last time, or I have a fear of doing this because of what they said. They're like, well, if you don't block the right way, you're gonna break your arm, or like whatever they tell you.
Right, right.
Afraid of something, how would you even like tell someone or like help them see it in a different way of what the judge is judging
Okay.
you on?
And that's a great question. So the first question that I have for you is, does being in fight or flight mode help you perform better? Before we answer your question, does being here help you do your routine, whatever it is, better? Yes or no?
I think so. Like when you have a little bit of adrenaline?
Okay, and I'm going to, again, like what we were saying before, there's a difference between in the stress mode and motivated. There's a difference between stress mode and excited about playing for the next 48 minutes or however long you guys play. There's a difference between being in the stress mode, being in fight or flight, and excited for the next 2 hours you're going to be doing this test. Because I submit to you, if you're in the stress mode, think of golf. Anyone in here golf? Nobody golfs? You've tried. Nobody's good at golf, but so, and this is sort of like what you're talking about. I'll answer your question with a few examples. If you're golfing, you're lining up a putt, or you're hitting off the tee. Do you want your fighting or running muscles activated while you're in your backswing or you're getting ready to putt? Is that going to help? You might think, well, I'll hit it harder because I got testosterone and adrenaline and cortisol and it's going to make me stronger. But you won't hit it as accurately. Every athlete I've ever worked with, and all the athletes this is kind of where I started out in stress, was with athletes. Every one of them will say, I did my best when I was here, when my mind was still. They call it the zone or the peak performance kind of zone. When I was in fight or flight mode, so you think about a quarterback, fight or flight mode, he goes back to throw. Where's the ball going to go if his muscles are in fight mode? Choo! You always see that at the beginning of the games. They don't pinpoint their passes, right? They're always a little bit off until they settle into the game. In other words, and when they say settle into the game, they've gone from here to here. So they're just playing, and all their systems are working right. The muscles that are designed to shoot a foul shot or do the flips and twists and things that you do are working the right way. So your question is, how do we do that when there's people watching, there's judges that are giving you an evaluation, yes? So it's the same exact thing. You want this to happen right here. So the short answer is think about it differently.